What is up, guys? Yoshio here, and yes, this is an update from Armored Warfare console version from my.com. Now, it's really takes around, which is amazing. Now, what you're seeing today is the M50 Super Sherman in its Tier 1 main battle tank. Yes, I know it's been out for PC for quite some time, but we're late to the party, so it doesn't matter. Now, the Super Sherman carries a long barrel 75mm gun, which is really good for Tier 1, and its reload is really good. Now, it went up in the 6-day war against the Egyptians. Now, I'm gonna point out something. Look how ridiculously long the gun is. Ha! Something cool, weird, isn't it? Well, that's what the Israelis did for the Super Sherman. Is when the Americans gave the Israelis Sherman tanks. They changed the turret to fit that gun in. Now in front of me is a shot cow. That is Tier 2. It's a Centurion with the L7A1 Royal Ordnance 105mm gun. Now, the armor on the Super Sherman is pretty much the same as the M4A3E8, or otherwise known as the Easy 8. Now, what you're gonna see is something I would not recommend doing in this tank. But there's another thing you'll see that I would highly recommend you do in this tank, because this tank has 10 degrees of gun depression. Now, that's really good if you know what you do with Sherman tanks in World of Tanks. Surprisingly, this is very effective in Armored Warfare. Now, the mobility on this Super Sherman is really good for Tier 1. Now watch. This is what you do in the position with the Super Sherman at Tier 1. You go hold out. You probably could in the Centurion, or otherwise known as the shot cow. So, what's next is something I would not recommend doing. Is what you're gonna see in a few seconds. You don't want to be bum rushing like a buffoon and get yourself almost killed. Now, I was lucky, but sometimes you won't be as lucky as that. Look at all the tanks right there. I could have died. Now, as you can tell, there was a shot cow right there. That's part of the new AI, enemy AI they put in for Armored Warfare, which good to them. Now, as far as the Israeli tech tree goes, it goes up to Tier 8, but it skips Tier 7. Tier 7? It's a premium tank. My.com. Why couldn't you make it a tech tree tank? Yeah, one job and you blew it. Oh gosh. Anyway, the other update for this update for console is the PT-76 has been replaced by the PT-85. So pretty much the armor of a PT-76, there's right there, and with the 85mm gun. So it's pretty much a glass cannon. Would I recommend that tank? No, I would skip it. That's what I did with most of the Tier 1s when there were only 3. I skipped 2 of them. I went through the Type 62 because I love the Type 62. That is my baby at Tier 1. The Super Sherman is second place, even though it's an MBT. I love main battle tanks. Now, one thing I want to try is for if you want to join me in playing Armored Warfare, your requirement is to make sure you have a PS4.
Well done.
Now,
We've taken the refinery.
party chat is optional, but if you want to do voice chat on Discord, that's perfectly fine. We'll probably do tiers 1 through 5. If you want to skip like tier 2 or 3, that's fine. But we cannot skip tier 4 because tier 4 is the fun one. That's what have almost all the tier 4 and main battle tanks. Now there's one more main battle tank that's tier 4 I need to get before I complete all of it. Which is not a big deal. I only had all 4 for one day. So, not a big deal. So, the main thing is to make sure you actually have the skills necessary to play pretty well. But if you don't, that's fine. I can help you out with that. If you're new to the game, I can help you out with that because I've played this a lot. And ever since it's been released for the PS4. So, I got you covered. And now, big news is, I was just approved from the Giant Turkey server to output this video into their server. So, if you're seeing this, thank you very much for allowing me to put it in your server. You guys will not regret doing that. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I like doing it. And tomorrow will be the Shot Cow. You guys join the server of mine. The link will be in the description below. And I will see you guys tomorrow.